Okay, we have our smoker lit. We are ready to go and take apart the front hive. As you can see, it's a very busy hive today. The sun is shining, the temperatures are rising. So we're gonna completely pull this hive apart and see how the queen is doing with the start of the season. We wanna make sure there are no signs of swarming, because we don't want to go through that again this year. And enjoy the video. All right, off we go. We've got the top off. You'll see the bees have eaten a little bit of the fondant that I put in there last time. Not a huge amount, but as you can see, they just sort of munch away. They come up through the hole in the top of the top board there, and then they will just munch away at what they need. Nothing happening with the box that I put on last time. I'm just going to whip this off and carry on. Okay, so not too many bees at the top, but it is a hot day, so I think a lot of bees are going out and foraging. We will just carry on here. Not much happening with this frame, just a bit of honey. I think that was left over from last year in the middle. So we're just going to take a few frames out so that we can move things along and check things. This one feels very heavy, so they are filling this one with honey. A good amount is capped. So can't see much on this side, but this is all capped honey here. On this side, let's see here, you'll see some uncapped honey as well. Looks like we're also having a few moisture issues in here. There's some moisture in the bottom box here I'm not too happy with, so we'll keep on going here. Okay, they're just putting, looks like honey on this side of this frame. This side looks like it's had some brood. Looks like it had some bees that did not hatch there. Right here, these are all, I think, unhatched. So I'm not sure what happened there, but looks like these guys, this one here, you can see the bee tried to emerge and needed to be fed, and it wasn't. This tongue is sticking out, so not sure what happened there. We've got a few bees that look like they tried to emerge and didn't happen. So my understanding is that the rest of the hive, will clean that up when they need those cells. Sorry guys, slipped. Oh, I found the queen. She is right here. That's good, she's there. Just puttering along. There's some unhatched brood on this frame on both sides. Yep, she's over here now. So she's the queen that I got at the in the autumn last year. I discovered this hive had their queen had died, and they won't last the winter if they don't have a queen. So I managed to find a queen. I'm just gonna give the I kind of blow where there's clumps of bees, or I could use smoke, but I'm just trying not to use smoke if I don't have to. Just to kind of see what's underneath. Oh, we have some larvae. I'm going to see if I can get that on camera for you. I'm not sure if you can see the cells there in the middle. You can see some uncapped larvae in there. bee with some pollen on them. Ladies, just want to see how you're doing. So this has some nice fresh capped brood on it as well. It's good to see. This is one of the newer frames. I'm just looking to see if there are any eggs though. They're of course a little harder to see on the white. Harder to see on the white wax. Oh, another good brood frame. Okay, we're doing good. It's cute. This bee here is doing a little waggle dance. She's obviously just got back to the hive and telling everyone about her exploration. Apparently the type of jiggle, how long the jiggle dance, and what direction she's dancing in is the map to where she was and where she found that good nectar or pollen. So they're building this frame out. You can see they're adding the comb to the base frame there. This one, it looks like they're just predominantly putting pollen in. Okay, so we're going to put this box back together, and then we're going to go down to the lower box and see what happened over the winter. I did see some mold in the bottom there that I didn't see previously, so I want to go and investigate and see how that bottom box is doing. The queen seems to like to be up in the upper box. At some stage, once production of brood has gone up, I might move some of the brood frames down below into the lower box and try and keep most of that down there. I'm going to put one of the frames that doesn't have much on it in the middle. I'm hoping that that will encourage them to actually build it out for the queen. Because the queen is in this box, I am going to just have to carefully place it down so that we don't lose our queen anywhere unexpectedly. Okay. Here comes the fun part, lifting a heavy box. Well, time to drop a box of bees. Okay, so it's good to see there are bees down here. So let's go take a look and see what they're doing. If this box is looking really gross, I do have another box and I'll switch it out like I did the other hive in the back that was having some issues. And this one coming up. Oh, yucky. Okay, we are going to get rid of this frame. Not quite sure what happened there, but that's pretty gross. I might go and get my other box and give these guys these ladies a fresh box on the bottom here. Ugh, yuck. Yes, definitely. So they're putting honey in here. And building out the comb there, which is really nice. So I'm glad we have a nice day to sort of pull this hive apart and give them a fresh start. It's good, they're starting to collect their honey stores in these lower ones. Well, I'm quite impressed so far. I haven't had to use any smoke. I think my smoker actually went out. So, thank you, ladies. Alright, so these are some of the older frames from last year. You'll see the comb on the bottom there, that was for drone cells, so that when the queen lays some eggs in there and these bees decide that it's time to start producing male bees, they do require the larger cells. So those will get used then. But I don't think they're there yet for that. And you'll see these, this comb is a lot darker. So the brood frames are generally in the darker wax. It's also an older wax. Okay, so aside from the moisture issue that we seem to be having in this box, and I want to give it a clean out because it's got dead bees in the bottom, it looks really gross and needs to clean out, I'm going to go and get my other box that I have to switch out. Okay, so we have my other box here, and I'm going to move all of those frames into that box and start to put things back together again. Okay, so I'm just going to move this box over to the side here. Any bees that are in here will make their way back into the hive, and once they've cleared that out, I will go ahead and give this a good clean out. Okay, so I've been told the bees will clean up, you know, moldy frames. So here's hoping. Now, the formic acid Pro is what I have been really liking for the mite treatment, but it can't be used in lower temperatures, so that's why we don't use it during the winter time. But because it is supposed to be warming up, I am going to go ahead and put them in here so that we can give the hive a good blast. This will actually also go and treat and get the mites that are actually in the capped brood as well. That's why I like it so much, and it doesn't affect the honey flow. You can still have the honey. I've lost my scissors that I had downstairs. They've gone walkabout, so I'm having to use some snips for the garden. See if that'll work. There we go. Until gold. Okay, we'll put our gloves back on because we're handling this product, and I'm going to do the there's two ways you can use this. You can put one strip in and then go in again 10 days later, and then put another strip in. But I'm actually, or you can do put two strips in and just leave it at that in there for 21 days. So I'm going to go ahead with that route. Okay, so it just comes in these two packets. Once you've opened it up, I'm just going to place them in the hive here. I'm just going to move some ladies around, so we're going to squish them. Scurry away from the smoke. So now we can gently place those on there without hurting any of the girls. Okay, so we will carry on putting things back together. I'm more surprised with the moisture in there because my understanding is the bees will seal things up. It's kind of cute, that bee there on the corner right here. She's doing what they call releasing pheromones, so her butt's in the air and she's flapping her wings. I also grabbed a pollen patty because they are, well, the pollen flow is starting, but this is goopy. I hate dealing with this stuff. But they need it to feed their babies, so we're gonna just put that in. We'll just peel the one side off. It also has some other goodies in there besides pollen. And we'll just stick it on that side. We don't want bees stuck in here. Good one. Okay. Sweep them off. Okay, we'll line everything up. And okay, these keep landing in them. Pick up. I gotta put the quilt box back on. Oops. But I might not put the wrap back on. I don't want to overheat them. I'll probably put the wrap back on if the temperature drops again. But I think for now the quilt box will be fine. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it.